2007, I was on guard duty out in Iraq and a mortar detonated directly underneath me. Let's go! Coming back from Iraq felt like there was no way out of this horrific life that I was in. But what drove me every step of the way to fight to survive was my daughter.
Come on, Mummy.
My biggest fear is that maybe my legs held me back. I don't want it to define me. I'm not the Hannah with one leg, I'm Hannah.
I'm about to abandon 8 men and 8 women on a remote Pacific island to see if they can survive. They will be utterly alone.
No one seems capable of doing anything unless they Google it, and I'm guilty of doing that. If you're stripped of everything, the only thing that's left is you as a person. I like to think I'm a strong character, so I'm putting myself to the test.
I'm marooning the men and women separately, starting with the women. Neither group has any idea the other will be there.
Even the hardest military training that I've been through will not compare to this in any way. I want to do something so extraordinary that it proves to my daughters that I have no limits.
OK, ladies, this is your island, OK? This is a gnarly, dangerous part of the island. Don't mess with it.
I've always played by the rules and played it very safe, and this is the first time that I'm going to prove that I don't need the rules.
I'm very critical of the modern world because we take so much for granted. I think this will show what a modern woman is. We're fighters.
OK, I'm going to try and get you in just round this corner.
Really frightening.
I'm getting the women as close to shore as I safely can. Ahead of them is a 50-metre swim, fully clothed.
You're going to drop us off here?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Do not take it for granted. Respect the power of the current. This beach might look nice, but we're at low tide. By night time, we'll be gone. Use your energy while you're strong. Get stuck into that jungle. Life is about how we react to the hard times. Let's get you guys in.
Go, go, go!
Well, that's the first group in the water. Gotta swim hard for shore now. Look after each other.
Strong rip tides mean the women must get to land as fast as they can. One of the first ashore is Army veteran Hannah.
OK. Just need you to pass me my leg, please.
In 2007, I was on guard duty out in Iraq and a mortar detonated directly underneath me. Let's go! Coming back from Iraq felt like there was no way out of this horrific life that I was in. But what drove me every step of the way to fight to survive was my daughter.
Come on, Mummy.
My biggest fear is that maybe my legs held me back. I don't want it to define me. I'm not the Hannah with one leg, I'm Hannah.
These f***ing boots. I thought they were going to drown me.
I'm Hannah. I'm an architecture. What was that? I'm a planner. How shocking is that?
Yeah, what's your name? Erica.
Yeah, I'm Alice, like in Wonderland. I'm a doctor.
She's the doctor. Yeah. That's us out of here.
We'll make it, girls.
Always such a weird feeling, leaving them. And it's like I know what's ahead of them. And it's not fun.
It's time for me to go get the men.
I'm putting these men and these women on separately. I'm doing that for a purpose, because I want to see what happens when they start to form a community on their own
and then what they can achieve together when they meet.
Right, so we've got 2 machetes.
I've given both groups some basic tools and only one day's supply of drinking water.
You know the jerry cans, they are really heavy. So if we get a stick through each one and 2 people to a jerry can.
Yep.
They'll be filming everything themselves, helped by 2 experienced camera operators living in exactly the same conditions as everyone else.
We're laden. I feel as if I can hardly walk.
Girls, are we near enough ready to go?
How far do we think it is?
When it gets dark, that's when we'll call it a day.
Cassie isn't sure about moving.
Can I suggest something? Is this the wisest thing to be doing? I think at the moment we've got somewhere for us to camp.
But this beach is
We've
going
had
to
the golden
disappear
moment.
a tide
We
in.
just need to move.
This isn't going to be easy, yeah? Otherwise, we wouldn't be here if it was easy. Let's just push it and go.
OK, let's see where we get to then. I've done quite a bit of extreme filming in the past. I've been in jungles, I've been in deserts, but there is always a let-out clause that at the end of the day, you go back to your hotel and you close the door and you're away. Hoping to prove to myself that I can actually, you know, go the whole hog, survive in a place that isn't going to give me any creature comforts whatsoever.
Right, so let's load up. Let's go. Right, girls, we all in?
This is going to be really tough, yeah, but I reckon we can make it there.
This island is covered in dense jungle, which is home to potentially deadly animals and insects. But to find a safe camp, the women must head straight through it.
This is real. Like, we're in a jungle. Iguana. Iguana.
Can't help thinking the other way, there must be beautiful yellow beaches. Let's see.